The power of 1%, how tiny changes change everything. Ever feel like success is this huge, faraway mountain? Like you're staring up at it thinking, how the heck do I even start? I get it. But here's the truth. You don't have to climb it all at once. You just need to take one step, and then another. Because here's the secret no one tells you. Small wins compound. Tiny changes, changes so small they feel like nothing, add up to something massive. James Clear calls it the 1% rule in Atomic Habits. Get just 1% better every day. Just 1%. Doesn't sound like much, right? But here's the magic. If you improve by 1% every day for a year, you won't be 365% better. You'll be 37 times better. Let that sink in. One extra page a day? That's 365 pages in a year, a whole book. 5 more push-ups a day? That's 1,825 push-ups stronger by next year. 10 minutes of learning a skill? That's 60 hours of mastery you didn't have before. Hear this incredible story of British cyclists. For over a century, British cyclists were, well, not great. They barely made a dent in international competitions. In 110 years, no British cyclist had ever won the Tour de France, and the team was considered a joke in the sports world. Then, in 2003, a man named Dave Brailsford took over as the team's performance director. Instead of trying to make one huge dramatic change, he focused on something different: the power of tiny 1% improvements in everything. The marginal gains philosophy. Brailsford believed that if you improved every little thing related to cycling by just 1%, those small gains would add up to something massive. So he and his team obsessed over every possible detail. Bike setup? They adjusted saddle heights for maximum efficiency. Rider recovery? They brought custom mattresses and pillows to ensure better sleep. Training? They had cyclists train indoors to avoid bad weather disruptions. Even hygiene? They made sure everyone washed their hands properly to avoid illnesses that could derail training. At first, these tweaks seemed trivial, but over time, they compounded. The stunning turnaround. Just 5 years later, the results were unbelievable. 2008 Beijing Olympics, British cyclists dominated, winning 60% of the gold medals. 2012 London Olympics, they smashed 9 Olympic and 7 world records. Tour de France? After a century of failure, British riders won 5 out of 6 races from 2012 to 2017. The big lesson for all of us: you don't need a massive overhaul to change your life. Small, consistent improvements, 1% better every day, add up to extraordinary results over time. As James Clear puts it in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. The British cycling story isn't just about sports, it's proof that tiny habits create massive success. Whether it's fitness, business, or personal growth, the same principle applies. Small changes, sustained, lead to big wins. So, what's your next 1% improvement? The problem is we underestimate the power of consistency. We want the overnight success, the viral moment, the big breakthrough. But real change? It's silent, it's invisible. It's you showing up when no one's watching. So ask yourself, what's your 1% today? Read 1 page? Walk 1 extra minute? Write 1 sentence of that idea you've been putting off? Do it. Then do it again tomorrow. Because the best part is, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. And one day you'll look back and realize those tiny steps built the life you wanted. So what's your 1% today? Drop it below. Let's get after it. I'm not covering whole summary of Atomic Habits book in one video like most creators, as I don't want to overwhelm you. I want that right now you may start doing small improvement and strongly advise you to start reading Atomic Habits book by your own. Just start. Even if it is 1 page, but start, and believe me, it will make a great impact in your life. I will create the part 2 soon, in which we will talk about habit building, etc. So subscribe the channel, and if enjoyed the video, like it. Keep learning.